Racing team is to explore and innovate STEM. So we are working to raise up future STEM leaders in our city. As our community outreach, we are working to inspire younger students not only to help our STEM program grow, but also to increase awareness and engage the community. We only have 4 years in high school, so we need to use our time to give back so our program will keep growing, giving every student in Everett the opportunity to explore and innovate STEM.
We are working with third grade students. According to the CNN reporter Alana Petrov, girls who are in middle school usually tend to lose interest in STEM jobs at that age. And according to the Huffington Post reporter Paula Golden, 1 in 5 students who are in college working with the STEM field say that they got interested in that field when they were in middle school or earlier. And third graders are around 9 to 10 years old or around that age, which is at the peak before they lose interest. And if we interest them in STEM at an earlier age, then we will get them to be able to stay in STEM.
The location that we chose for our STEM camp was the Kavarian School. One reason that we chose this school is because we have a great relationship with the teachers and the principal there. And another reason is that it's in close proximity to the high school, so it's easy for us to transport our students and our materials there quickly. Another reason that we chose the Kavarian School is because 14% of the students are special education, 14% are ELL, and another 50% are economically disadvantaged. Because of these, it is no surprise that 50% of students failed in the state testing for math. This provided us the perfect opportunity to help students learn STEM concepts in a real setting.
We're going to solve the problem by leading STEM camp to help students explore different STEM challenge problems. We're going to encourage students to pursue STEM, we're going to show them to innovate within STEM, and we're also going to show them options they did not know they had. We're going to build upon our outreach by expanding to more schools and having more innovative workshops.
Our community outreach project consists of members of our club teaching younger students basic principles of science through fun hands-on STEM activities. We worked with a group of third grade students after school in their school's library. These students had signed up for the workshop, which we had previously coordinated with principals, teachers, and parents. For 3 Tuesdays, Crimson Bolt members taught small groups of 3 to 4 students after school from 2:30 to 3:30. During our time at the Kavarian, we delivered 3 different workshops. The first workshop was called Gravity Wheels. In this activity, students built a car out of paper plates and paper cups. Then they built a swing arm that held washers. When the washers fell, the car was propelled forward. Students learned how potential energy is transformed into kinetic energy, causing the car to move. In the second activity, we talked to students about biomimicry and how engineering can be inspired by nature. The students then designed their own innovations. Lastly, we worked with the students with circuit scribe packets. We talked about electrons and how they move through metal. Then the students used pens to create their own circuits and make LEDs light up. Because of the limited time and resources, we were only able to work with one age group at one school. We were only able to offer a few workshops which were limited in scope. As a result of these workshops, teachers found these students more engaged in their math and science lessons. We hope that eventually we will see more interest and enrollment in the EHS STEM Academy and STEM Club. While we were able to control the workshop's location, time, and content, factors like the number of students attending as well as their behavior and related delays were not always within our control. Transportation was not needed because we purposefully chose a school close to Everett High, and the younger students were already in the building.
Were there variables you didn't think of or thought you could control but couldn't?
There were a few things that we couldn't control. For example, some of the students were not instantly responsive to us, so we had to come up with different techniques to get and keep their attention. Also, we didn't know what the departure policy was of the elementary school. So the first day was very hectic with finding the correct parents. Sometimes there would be miscommunications about the location, and we would have to change really quickly.
What data did you collect to verify effectiveness?
Quantitative data for us was hard to collect, but we gained a lot of valuable feedback from the administrators, teachers, and students. The principals and parents were upset that we weren't coming back after the last workshop. The kids were begging for more sessions, and the teachers were happy to have excited students in class.
What was the real outcome of your outreach?
The final result is yet to be determined. We didn't do this project for a deadline. It's an ongoing experience that we will continue to develop. For our team, we learned the importance of inspiring young kids and learning a lot of leadership skills.
What changes would you make?
We definitely have a lot of changes to make. We would like to have more planning time for the team members so the workshop will go more smoothly. We also need name tags for the students because we don't know their names. We are trying now to improve our administrative work with better sign-up sheets as well as expand to more schools.
What are the next steps?
We're gonna work with another school right after finals. Hopefully then we'll have some improvements. We are hoping to also work with other principals to schedule the same activities at different schools. We also need to work with the district administration for additional support with supplies, equipment, and time.
Through the STEM camp, I learned that it takes more patience to teach younger kids foreign concepts like STEM. I also enjoyed hearing their creative ideas and then seeing them come to life in their drawings.
Okay. The kids were very enthusiastic about wanting to learn about STEM stuff, including the circuit activities that we did, and they enjoyed it a lot.
At the community outreach program, I was able to learn that multiple kids are interested in the STEM workforce, and I was able to not only help them understand certain things, but also see where they're at and see how they feel about STEM in general.